Good morning to all. In today's lecture, I am going to cover the topic lens makers formula, thin lens formula, and linear magnification. Now, lens makers formula. In the previous lecture, you have studied the reflection through a spherical surface. Now, lens is a made of glass, enclosed the medium of a glass. Now, which has lens has two curved surfaces, either two curved surfaces, one curved surface, or plane surface. Now here I am going to discuss the lens maker's formula for a double convex lens. Now as you know that in this ABCD is a convex lens. This convex lens has the two curved surface. One is ABC and another is ADC. Now, on surface ABC, let us consider that object O is placed on the principal axis of the lens. Now, the incident ray falls on surface ABC. C1 is the center of curvature for the surface ABC. The line joining C1 and the point of incidence is perpendicular to the surface ABC. So after refraction, the ray of light will bend. Since mu2 is the denser medium, mu2 is the medium of the lens, the mu1 is the refractive index of the medium in which lens is placed. Mu1 is rare medium and mu2 is a denser medium. For the first surface, the ray of light is traveling from the rare to denser medium. So it will bend towards the normal and the image will form at point I1. This image I1 will work as object for the second surface, and now the image is in the refractive index mu2, which is a denser medium, and C2 is the center of curvature for the second surface. So after refraction, the ray of light will bend away from the normal and the final image forms at point I. So let us listen again that O is the point object. OM is the incident ray which is falling on surface ABC. The image formed by the surface ABC is I1. This I1 is in the medium of refractive index mu2. It acts as a virtual object for the surface ADC and the final image forms at point I in the medium of refractive index mu1. So now we will use the formula for the refracting surfaces. So refraction at surface ABC, we can write the relation between the object distance u, image distance v1 and radius r1 as mu2 upon mu v1 minus mu1 upon u is equal to mu2 minus mu1 upon r1, which we have studied in the previous lecture. Now refraction at second surface I1 act as a virtual image placed in the medium of refractive index mu2, and I is the real image formed in the medium of refractive index mu1. Therefore, the relation between the object distance v1, image distance v, and the radius of curvature r2 can be written as mu1 upon v minus mu2 upon v1 is equal to mu1 minus mu2 upon r2, as we discussed in the previous lecture. So now combining these two, adding these two equations, the result will be mu1 upon v minus mu1 upon u is equal to mu2 minus mu1 taken common in bracket 1 upon r1 minus 1 upon r2, और 1 upon v minus 1 upon v यहाँ से mu1 common लेके take it to the right hand side. So this equation, rearranging equation, we get 1 upon v minus 1 upon u is equal to mu2 minus mu1 upon mu1 into 1 upon r1 minus 1 upon r2. Now if the object is placed at infinity, that is if u is infinity, the image will be formed at v is equal to f. So left hand side will reduce to 1 upon f. right hand side will remain same, mu 2 minus mu 1 upon mu 1, 1 upon r1 minus 1 upon r2, and this is known as the Lensmaker's formula. So the Lensmaker formula is 1 upon f is equal to mu 2 minus mu 1 upon mu 1 into 1 upon r1 minus 1 upon r2. Now when the lens is placed in air, then we can take mu 1 is equal to 1 and mu 2 is equal to mu. So this relation further reduces to mu minus 1 into 1 upon r1 minus 1 upon r2. But it is better if you remember the formula in this form, that is mu 2 minus mu 1 upon mu 1, because the question in the numericals, the question may change in which the lens is placed instead of the air. It may be placed in some another medium, and then the question or the numerical may be framed. So if you remember this form, then you may do mistake, but if you remember the formula in this form, you will not make any mistake. Here mu 2 is the medium of the glass, refractive index of the medium of the glass, and mu 1 is the refractive index of the medium in which the lens is placed. Now from these two equations, we can say that from equation 3 and equation 4, we have got the result that 1 upon v minus 1 upon u is equal to 1 upon f, which is known as the thin lens formula, and gives the relation between u, v and f. So remember carefully, these are the two formula. One is the Lensmaker's formula and the another is the lens formula. This is the Lensmaker's formula, and this is our lens formula. So whenever question is asked in the examination, you will read the question carefully. If Lensmaker formula is asked, then you will derive this formula, and if lens formula is asked, then you will derive 1 upon v minus 1 upon u is equal to 1 upon f. Now let us do how to derive the lens formula. Leave this slide. This is the same as I have done, so leave it. Now lens formula for the convex lens. Now the ray diagram you have learned in the previous class 10 also. Let us repeat again. Here we use, whenever we draw the ray diagram, we take minimum 2 rays starting from the object. The ray which is parallel to the principal axis passes through the focus. The ray which passes through the optical center goes straight without refracting. And the third ray we can also take, that is the ray which is passing through the focus becomes parallel to the principal axis. The point where all these rays meet is the point of the image. So from the A, two rays are starting. One is parallel to the principal axis after reflection passing through the focus. Another is passing through the optical center and goes straight. So both these rays, they meet at point A. So A dash is the image of point A. The ray starting from the B passes through the optical center without any refraction. So the image of the B is formed at B1. So we can say that AB is the object and A dash B dash is the image. Now we will try to find the lens formula. Now in this figure, see carefully that ABC is one triangle. Another triangle is A dash B dash C dash. Both the triangles are similar because this angle is 90 degree and the opposite angles are equal. So we can say by asymmetry these triangles are similar triangles. In similar triangles, the corresponding sides have the same ratio. So A dash B dash upon AB, the corresponding side is AB. CB dash, corresponding side is CB. So we can write A dash B dash upon AB is equal to CB dash upon CB. Now through the triangle MCF2 and A dash B dash F2, these triangles, what you will see that here again these two triangles are similar. So we can write A dash B dash upon MC upon B dash F2 upon C F2. So this is the relation. Since MC is equal to AB, so we can reduce this equation in the form A dash B dash upon AB upon B dash F2 upon CF. Now look at these two equations. These two equations, left hand side is same, so right hand side will also be same. So we can say CB dash upon CB is equal to B dash F2 upon CF2. Now in place of B dash F2, this B dash F2, this can be written as CB dash minus CF2. So we can get CB dash minus CF2. Now putting the values according to the sign convention. Now according to sign convention, CB is equal to minus U. The distance are always measured from the optical center. If the distance measured opposite to the direction of the incident ray are taken negative, in the direction of the incident ray are taken positive. So using the sign convention, we can say CB is equal to minus U1, CB dash is plus V, and CF2 is equal to plus F. So when we put all these values in this equation, rearrange this equation, we will get the result 1 upon F. V minus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F, which is known as the lens formula. So lens formula is same whether we derive it for the concave lens or convex lens. For both, the lens formula is same, only the ray diagram will change. Now the linear magnification. Now linear magnification produced by the lens is defined as the ratio of the size of the image to the size of the object. So M is equal to I upon O. Now in the previous, here A dash B dash upon AB is equal to CB dash upon CB. So A dash B dash is the image, AB is the object, CB dash is the image distance, and CB is the object distance. So using this relation we can write the values. We will get plus Y upon minus O is equal to plus V upon minus U, or we can say that M is equal to I upon O is equal to V upon U. So the magnification for the lens is I upon O is equal to V upon U, and in case of the mirror it is I upon O is equal to minus V upon U. For the mirror, M is for mirror, M is minus. So for the mirror, magnification formula has a minus sign. For the lens, it is a positive sign. So I upon O is equal to V upon U. We can also change the formula in terms of V and F. So substitute the value of V or substitute the value of U from the lens formula. We can rearrange the formula. M is equal to F minus V upon U, or in terms of U we can rearrange it. M is equal to F upon F minus U. Now power of a lens. Power of a lens is its ability to bend a ray of light falling on it and its reciprocal of its focal length. When F is in meters, power is measured in diopter. So P is equal to 1 upon F. So this is the formula when F is in meters, and when F is in centimeters, then this formula reduces to F 100 upon Fp is equal to 100 upon F. When F is in centimeters, and when F is in meters, then it is 1 upon F. So that is all for today's lecture. Thank you and have a nice day.